Ladies and gentlemen and ninjas, welcome back upon the African Geekdom with I, your man JP. This is another rum and coke review as today, Saturday evening, I will be reviewing The Shadows Trace, which is another Timo joint, directed and written by Timo Tjahjanto.
You good looking.
I've made no secret of letting it be known that I've been waiting for this movie, and I've been excited because I love me a Timo joint. This is more Timo than the last Timo joint, The Big Fall, which was his attempt of making an action comedy, and he held himself back from unleashing himself onto the world and splooshing blood and gore in action. Today, happy to report, sip your rums, that Timo's back in full force, baby. So let's get into the action and review this thing. This ya one thing, yeah. Grab your rums. I'm detecting a bit of a title naming convention here. The Night Comes for Us, The Shadows Trace, The Big Four doesn't fit in there. Killer? Headshot? Does that fit in there? I don't know. My favorite Timo joint, let's start with that, was The Night Comes for Us, although there is place in my heart for Headshot, because it stars the great and implacable Iko Uwais, who is arguably one of the greatest and bestest martial artists of this modern age. Now, synopsis for Shadows Trace on IMDb: codename 13, a 17-year-old assassin is suspended due to a sloppy mission in Japan. She meets 11-year-old Monji, who loses his mother and sets out to rescue him. Hey, listen, more is more. More is definitely more.
Damn!
The director of Kill agreed with this. Timo himself definitely agrees with this. Gareth Evans agrees with this. And if you watch Furiosa, you know goddamn well George Miller agrees with this. Apparently, so does Dev Patel. At some point during this final action sequence, the final fight, I just wanted to say,
That'll do, donkey. That'll do.
I mean, goddamn. Woo, I feared for these actresses. Hollywood, pay God's damn attention. Yeah, this is how you do it. Our two leads, 13, played by Aurora Ribeiro, and Agent Umbra, played by Hannah Malasan. I checked their filmography previously. They've worked on a lot of Indonesian fare. Nothing in the West, thank God. And Timo's writing, as usual, is the shit. Is this, we need answers, Timo, is this a cinematic universe of yours? Is this happening in the same world? Others are wondering. Now, there is perhaps one more excellent action movie I'm looking forward to this year, and that's The Killer's Game with Dave Bautista. Gladiator, I'm looking forward to it, but I do not consider it to be an action movie. It's more like an epic drama that happens to have action in it. Action will not be the focus of Gladiator. Whereas with movies like this and The Raid, action is definitely the focus and the most important part of it. There's a good story, yes, it's a great story, but the movie's carried mostly by the action sequences and the gore, in the name of Ogun, the gore.
Damn!
I don't know if these actresses are well practiced in martial arts, but damn, I couldn't fucking tell. So I definitely had to look up, of course, when reviewing an action movie, the stunt coordinator, action director, which was none other than Mohammed Irfan, who naturally worked on the Raid movies, both of them, The Night Comes for Us, Headshot, and Warrior. Holy shit, you could not wish for a better resume in your action director. Cheers. Sip your rum. This movie is blood-soaked, this movie is violent, this movie is raw. And what could I tell you about the story? Yo, there's an actor in this. I've not seen him in an Indonesian movie before. Played a character called Troika. This motherfucker is huge, you know? Tall, huge, imposing, crushed the guy's head with his hands. I'm looking forward to seeing him in the next James Bond movie as one of the silent villains. And I must admit, after we've had a slew of female-led action movies throughout the past 10, 6 years, whatever, and a lot of them have fallen short. But I'm glad to report I was lukewarm on this. The only reason I was hot for it was because of Timo. I should not have doubted him. This, to me, we've had two. This is the second great female-led action movie this year. The first one was of course Furiosa. These directors know how to get it done. If there's even a complaint of them fighting bigger opponents, you just get swept away by, they just keep throwing stuff at the screen. And the audience, I suffered from sensory overload in a good way. The opening action sequence in this was great, only to get topped over and over again. It kept escalating, the same formula that was used in Headshot, The Night Comes For Us, and now this. Even as a Timo fan, I think I only watched the first VHS. I need to catch up on the others. By the end, after all that happened, you're rooting for 13. You feel her plight. Oh man, I can't even. We get 3 bad guys in this. Did I say that? We get 3 villains, each at different levels. Well, 4. You have the gangster, Haga, and his brother, the cop. Then we get the politician, the governor's son, wearing a geek mask a la Pulp Fiction. This guy feels like the Joker, or maybe because the Joker was such a shit show, now I feel I need to have a Joker. But well done, Timo. And then we end up with gigantic fucking Troika. It keeps escalating.
There's always a bigger fish.
At some point, it did feel like a video game, especially during the fight with Troika. I wanted to X square that bitch. And being the terrible father that I am, I let my son watch it with me. Hey, shut up. I grew up watching Kung Fu movies with my godfather. The man was solid. World War II veteran, he knew what he was doing. Could this have gotten better? I don't think so. It's hard to say when a movie's perfect, but this was damn near perfect for me. If you're a drama fan, you want listen, I'm a big fan of sci-fi, fantasy, action. May feel like I've been neglecting fantasy and action lately, but those movies are hard to make and they are best served as TV shows. But if you can't have great action, then at some point you can't have good science. I think that action movies are the platform to test out action in science fiction and fantasy. Perfected in these low budget action movies like this. And the budget, whatever it was for this, was well spent. And it is so weird to me that Hollywood hasn't picked up Timo yet. What the hell? This might be the first and only Timo joint to have a post-credit scene. Yeah, I know. So I'm looking forward to whatever the next one is that's coming out of that man's demented brain matter. Let's see. Wow, beaucoup bon on peut prendre coup de poing d'affigue dans halant massé. Oh! Drink your rums. I think I'm running out of rum.
Where's rum gone?
I got this. I give this a solid 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 blood. 9 out of 10 because it was not Timo's best. Yeah, that was The Night Comes For Us. But this was damn close and damn good. And I get excited every time that man is coming out with a movie. They cannot all be A+. Understood. But damn, are they good. Watch this one. Watch it twice. I'm gonna watch it again. Next weekend, hopefully. Drink your rums. More das hoka. Listen. More is more, people. That should be the philosophy when it comes to action movies, okay? Don't hold back. I've had my fill of Disney, Marvel, Star Wars. I love Star Wars. I love me some comic books, as you can tell. Look behind me. But boy, they've been disappointing. They are boy. Penguin's kind of fire though. I'll give it that. I'll definitely give this a 9 out of 10. And on my Shaggy scale, this is a Mr. Bombastic. You don't know.
Mr. Bombastic!
Respect Timo Tjahjanto. He was the MVP for this movie.
Slew there! Who there? Who there? Well done.
And as per usual, pun the African Geekdom. This has been me, your man JP. Please leave a like and subscribe. May the force be with you. Live long and prosper. Apes together strong enough. Wakanda forever, man. Ninjas. I'll catch you all on the next one. Show.